Right guys, so I'm in the Lake District today and I thought I'd make a little kind of FPV adventure vlog style video, kind of almost like a behind the scenes of just coming out and filming some drone footage. So I got up pretty early this morning and drove out to try and get the sunset, and it's currently just gone 8 AM on the 27th of October. The weather's actually quite good. It's not raining for once in England, so that's nice. And we've got all the nice orange colours of the trees. So I'm here at Rydal Water, which is just behind the camera. And I'm thinking we're gonna fly up some of the fells behind it and then dive down to Rydal Water, and we'll see how that goes.
Armed.
All right, we're off. So I think we'll head up to this fell all the way up here. I think this is Llwfrygg Fell. Look at the sunlight on the trees, nice and orange. This battery is not the greatest. I've only been flying for what, 44 seconds, and it's at 3.76 volts. I think it's almost time I retire this battery. Right, so we're coming back into the sunlight now. And we're gonna head up here. So I'm pretty sure this is Llwfrygg Fell up here. Wow, look at that, those views. So this is Rydal Water down the bottom here. Absolutely stunning. Super calm waters at the moment. Right, so where should we dive? Let's have a look, where are we? I reckon we'll dive here. God, it's already at 3.6 volts. It's also kind of cold, so that's not great, is it? And this is a LiPo as well. Is that a tree or a sheep? Oh, look at the colours. The colours are so nice. I like that the sun looks good on the trees here. We'll fly over these trees. It'd be cool if there was a little bit more of that low hanging cloud that's about. Whoa. What birds are these? That's cool. Let's go through these trees here. Ah, that's a cool shot through the cloud as well. Look how still the water looks. That's awesome. Look at that. Look at the water. Yeah, sweet. The battery's still at the same voltage it was at the top. It's pretty it's sagging quite a lot, this battery, isn't it? So hopefully there's no branches that I can't see here. Wow, look at the view. Amazing. Let's head over to these trees on the other side. Look how still the water is. Okay, I'm only just beginning to hear the drone again now. Let's fly along here towards the sun. That looks cool. Watch those tree branches. It's hard to see branches when you're looking into the sun. Avoid this person here. Let's go over to this little island. Super stunning. And we'll check out this island here as well. Through the trees. Wow. What a view. Let's go over to the other side, to these trees, and then we'll make our way back. Let's hope this 4 minutes. Let's hope this battery lasts. I'm on 3.56 volts. Might have to cut it short there. Oh, it should be alright. I feel like I haven't set the right exposure on my GoPro whilst I'm looking into the sun like this. I think it's going to be overexposed, but that looks so cool in the goggles. Hopefully it's not overexposed. Look at that view. How awesome does this clouds look and the view? All right, let's cruise back over these trees. I don't want to go too low, because if we go too low, I'm going to lose my line of sight. All right, I'm at 3.50 volts, 33% bottle, 33% throttle. Wow, the battery's... This battery is gonna be nearly finished. Right, avoid that one guy that's over there.
Low battery.
Low battery. Thanks, HTX. Let's see if we can make it home. 3.41 volts, which is already 0.1 volts lower than I'd like to push it. We made it back, so there's the view. Let's land. All right, so the sun was out for about 5 minutes and it's now gone behind the clouds. So I think we've flown one pack here, so I think we're gonna go to another spot and fly there, seeing as the sun's not really looking too great at the moment here. So we'll go to another spot and see what that looks like. Okay, so we've got to the second spot. We're at Castle Crags, which is in Borrowdale. So we're gonna either fly the 7-inch or the 3-inch, and we're gonna head up this fell up here, probably dive down over to Crinkle Crags. I'm gonna stay quite high up and fly over, otherwise I might lose signal with the drone. But once you get to the top of Crinkle Crags, we should see a good view of Derwent Water. It's a shame about the clouds, the sun's kind of hiding away, but we'll still get the drone up and it should still look cool. And it's still a fairly nice day. It's pretty windy now, as you can probably tell. Hopefully you can still hear me, but we'll see. Well, that kind of shows how windy it is, so yeah. All right, let's go. The valley looks really cool. So this is Borrowdale Valley down there. Directly in front of me that's Johnny Wood over there. Let's head up. Where should we go? Let's have a look what Crinkle Crags looks like. There we go. So let's head up this fell here. I'm not sure what this one's called, but let's go. I'm not gonna have much time with this battery, let's be honest. It's so windy. Right, so let's ascend up here. Fucking hell, my battery. I need some new batteries. I need some good tattoo batteries, I think. Fuck. Let's take off the throttle. Right, 3.6 volts. Let's dive down here then. Wow, it's windy. The valley looks cool though. All right, let's get down here, a bit closer to the edge. Yeah. Make sure we don't crash the trees. Let's go over these trees here, and then I'm gonna head over to Castle Crag. Come off the throttle a bit. And there's Derwent Water in the back. Battery's pretty much done, so let's come back. That's 2 minutes of flight with this. I guess the battery's kind of... That's a cool view in the valley though. The green fields and then the autumny orange colours. Probably can't go much lower than this. Right, let's take the drone back, low battery. All right, there we are. That's that flight done. All right, so it's super windy here, as you can see. by the trees. So I'm gonna hike up to Castle Crags, which is behind me over there. And then we'll walk back down, back to the car, and we're gonna drive over to Blencathra, see what the weather's looking like there, but I wanna see if I can head up to top of Blencathra before the end of the day. But we'll see how that goes. So I've just parked up at the base of Blencathra. You can see the car down there, and we're heading all the way up to the top of Blencathra. It's currently just gone 1:15 in the afternoon, so now the sun's setting quite early today. Realistically, I want to be at the top of Blencathra by the time the sun sets, which is 4:30, or I want to have already been up and got down back to the tarn so that I can fly the drone around sunset. But to be honest, I'm not sure it's going to be possible to fly the drone because the weather forecast says it's going to rain. So my favourite way up Blencathra so far is up Hallsfell Ridge, but we're not doing that today. We're going to do Sharp Edge, which I've not done before. So we'll get to the bottom of Sharp Edge and we'll see what the weather's like. And if the weather's good to go, then we'll do Sharp Edge for the first time, which I'm really excited about. So we'll see how that goes. So I've just got to the base of Sharp Edge now, which is behind me. So it doesn't look like I'm actually going to be able to fly the drone. So I think what we're going to do is hike up Sharp Edge and get to the top, and then we'll come back down and see if we can fly the drone once we're back down. But at the moment, the rain's about to start and it's super windy, so I don't think we're going to be able to fly the drone. Look at that view, insane. This is good fun. There's the view. There's what we've come up. Still going up. So we just carry on along here till we get to the top, but that's Sharp Edge pretty much done. So that's Sharp Edge done. I'm at the top now, and the visibility is pretty awful. So we're not going to fly the drone. However, I flew the drone a couple of months ago at Sharp Edge. I didn't hike it, but I flew the drone, and I'll put that footage up now. It's not very good though because it's all shaky because the drone was not tuned very well. The footage won't be very good, but at least you get to see what it looks like from the air. I'm trying to ignore the blurriness and the shakiness of the footage, but I'll put that up now. So I've just got back to the car. It's about 4:30, back down from Blencathra now. So that was a really good day. This morning with the sunrise, that was amazing over Rydal Water. And then it was a shame about the weather for the rest of the day, but it could have been worse. It was still good. Obviously, it was a shame that I didn't get to fly the drone at Sharp Edge, but hopefully the footage from the other time that I came showed you kind of what it's like. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, then drop me a comment, let me know what you thought of it. If you thought it was shit, then I apologise for wasting your time. But yeah, so I found this quite fun. I might do more of these type of kind of videos, like these FPV adventure videos. I might make it into a series or something, it depends. But I mean, this video will probably only get about 10 views, but anyway, it was quite fun. Although I do find it super awkward talking to the camera, as you can probably tell. But I guess it's good to get out your comfort zone. So yeah, I might do some more of these videos. Let me know if you think I should, and let me know if you thought they were shit and you don't think I should do anymore. So yeah, thanks for watching.